Crusader Kings 2. This is the Tides of Fate series. Tides of Fate series with our man Pirate King Arayn, the handsome of the Stepstones. I am the Golden Joblivion, and last episode we left off having an enormous Tyroshi rebellion in Little Tyrosh. Unfortunately, they can amass way more men. This is probably one of the largest liberations. Oh, well, it is a liberation revolt. It's not really a rebellion, or it's not even really mutineers either. It is a liberation revolt, so this is the real thing. We've got a bunch of Tyroshi people that want to establish an independent Tyroshi nation. If we let them win, essentially there's just going to be another Tyroshi nation. So, in a way, nations can kind of just create themselves, if you let them. And unfortunately, because they've taken over Little Tyrosh, they apparently have access to all the supplies and goods that we have here, so they're not taking any kind of attrition, which is kind of amazing that Little Tyrosh can support 16,000 soldiers. And because they're on an island and because they outnumber us, we can't actually get to them. They've kind of set it up as a fortress. So you might be wondering, Joblivion, how are we going to stop this liberation revolt? Because surely Pirate King Arayn the Handsome would not allow he wouldn't allow himself to lose one of his most powerful ports and islands in the region of the Narrow Sea. And you're absolutely right. How we're going to win is through plotting. So, Bracillo, leader of the liberation revolt, has only one intrigue. That's amazingly low. It's an amazingly low intrigue. Whereas we have 14. That's not the highest, but it is our second highest trait, and it'll do. It'll do nicely. Now, our plot power right now is 152%. Apparently, we can find a new empire. Maybe we'll get to that. A new pirate empire. That'd be great. But what we're gonna do? Oh shit, yeah. So our spy master here only has 8, and currently she's not doing anything. So what we're gonna do is we're going to go refresh this, and we're gonna invite the person we can get with 15, Serena. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna invite you, and we're actually probably going to disband the army here. And my thinking is this. Pirate King Arayn can't beat these guys in a 1-to-1 battle right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to forbid him from command. We're going to let him stay at home because he is getting kind of old. 6 more years, he's going to be graying. Well, as much as a House Velaryon can actually gray. But he's going to be technically old in about 6 years. And I'm thinking right now we need to focus on getting Lord Damien up to par to inherit the Pirate Kingdom. Because as we can see, if we put our mouse over the pirate trait here, this character is a pirate. Warning, for a pirate's heir to retain any high lordships or higher, they must be a capable adult pirate and have one of the following. So, children, if Pirate King Arayn were to die right now, we would probably lose the entirety of our kingdom. We could probably still play as Pirate Lord Damien, and he'd be a lord somewhere in here, but he would be a vassal to somebody else. So he has to be an adult. So that means 6 years has to pass. And he also needs to have, what does he need to have? 10 martial, 10 diplomacy. Oh, he needs to have one of the following: 10 martial, 10 diplomacy, 500 prestige, or be a formidable warrior. So we will make sure that we do this. Female heirs are only allowed if the pirate is of a traditional, true cognatic culture and their capital is one of the same culture group. There's some interesting conditions right there. So we need to keep grooming Pirate Lord Damien. I'm almost thinking maybe we should change our ambition to groom an heir, because that surely would endear lots of the other pirate captains to Lord Damien, our future heir. We have lots of children. Quite the brood of seahorses. So we don't want Pirate King Arayn to die. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to disband the armies, have everybody return home, have the ships return home too, and we're going to have our marshal. We have our marshal suppressing revolts where? In Tyrosh. Alrighty, different culture group, plus 3%, different religion group, plus 4%, legalized first night, plus 3%. So if we remove our counselor, then Big Tyrosh will be at risk of rebellion, so we can't have that. So, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to use our Master at Arms to recruit soldiers right now. We also can't train our children, which is also kind of shit, because we really need that. And as much as I want to hand over Lord Damien to someone who's really, really good, I'm kind of afraid of these traits winding up. You know, because if we have someone who is not... We essentially want to control how these traits, they evolve. Maybe we should force him to train. Can we force him to train? Oh, no, we can't, because he's up here. And also, he's kind of his own lord. We gave him land. And because I bought... I think I bought the rest of the DLCs that I didn't... That were the major DLCs that I didn't own before. Now we have other options. I don't think you can game the system now by just giving him land that automatically makes him the heir. Alright, so we're going to get the timer going. A famous writer proposes to compose your family chronicles. Good. Good. Alrighty, there's our new Master of Whispers. It's going to be you, Serena. I'm going to have you build a spy network here in Little Tyrosh. Go ahead and pump this up there, 163%. Hopefully, we can still plot to get rid of this fool, even though he's in command. Now, we got to be careful, though, because eventually he's going to get a war score over time. So we got to be careful about that. All right, I'm going to disband my ships. You're not going to stop me. I'm going to disband my ships. Apparently, we're going to lose 10 ships if we do that. That's fine. My liege, there's a rumor here in Little Towers that one of the locals might be corrupt. Then use it as you see fit. Excellent. I'm also thinking, ooh, Stormsinger Gario of Little Towers decided to not risk upsetting his vassals and confess to the allegations. It will take some time before his prestige recovers. And I have with me the fine I collected, which is nothing. You collected no fine. Great. Thanks. Pirate Lord Rayford's... Oh, he's already really fond of us. Yes, it is time to move my attention somewhere else. We need to start schmoozing up to other people. And that's what we're going to do. I'm also thinking about changing our intrigue to... our focus to intrigue. It seems that Lara, the spymaster of Pirate Lord Tormo of Bloodstone, has been sent to Bloodstone to investigate rumors of a plot. Maybe she should be silenced before she finds out about my plot to kidnap Bracolo Brennus. Why? Why? She's on my side. I don't care. So I'm thinking we get the intrigue focus, because now we're just sitting around at home, right? We're sitting around at home, and what we can do is use our massive amounts of intrigue to also, so we can attack him on two fronts. We can begin plotting to kidnap him while also spying on him. A son was born to Pirate King Arwen the Handsome, and Sarayanai of Numis named Hagon. Okay, that's fine. And he is attractive. Excellent. Excellent. For most of my children, I've been choosing struggle, but I've been using the pride focus a lot more. Let's see. Intrigue. Yeah, I also found out that struggle also increases intrigue. I thought it was just purely martial, but it increases both. All right, do that. We'll just keep doing struggle. All right, and my sneaks and spies will spy on him, and we will find an opening to lay him low. How much money are we making over time? 7. Great. We actually have quite the economy for the Stepstones. It's quite amazing. We don't control everything, though. There's still Pirate Lord Morano of Shame Isle and Pirate Lord Ario of Wreckstone. They deem themselves worthy of independence. Not for long. Not for long. Unfortunately, though, we're not really getting many troops. I mean, look at that potential, though. If we can just get Tyrosh under control, Tyrosh and Little Tyrosh under control, Tyroshi Landing's probably under risk of revolt, too. 6%? Yeah. They only had about 6% over here. Let's see. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, okay, maybe they had closer to 10. I found out nothing new and useful about Bracillo of the Tyroshi Liberation Revolt, but we can always make something up. Do it. Vicious rumors. Your greatest news from Old Volantis, I'm not really interested in that. Alright, so we can probably can march on these guys as well. I'm almost thinking we should. While this is going on, we can have our real commanders. We can have our commanders march on the last remnants of pirate lords who are not loyal. Bracillo is an infidel? What does he worship? He worships the trios. That's no good. Worshipping false idols and forsaking the word of gods. What more is needed to disparage him? He's a most disgraceful leader. Do it. He is furious. Good. Apparently we're antagonizing him. Oh, I think that's going to give us more events, more possibilities to kidnap him and undermine his rule. Apparently Tyrosh is still having new administration. When does that expire? Oh, not for a very long time. Not for a very long time. Where is my priest? Are you still proselytizing? In Tyrosh to proselytize. All right, she's trying to convert the population to becoming pirates. My stoops overheard Bracillo, as he told shocking lies about his rightful liege. He has no liege. That doesn't do us any good. Come on, that doesn't help us. All right, well, while we're doing this, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to declare invasion of de jure claim on Wreckstone. And I'm actually going to pause it because I want to take out both of these guys at the same time. De jure claim on Shame Isle. There we go. Go ahead and raise our levies. And let's get you guys let's get you guys out of here. Let's get you guys off of Bloodstone. I really don't want to give the enemy any opportunity to march on our armies here. Oh, wait, that's an enemy too. Why is this an enemy? Zalar's pirate fleet. Who is this? I'm not sure who this guy is. Zalar? Who's Zalar? Pirate fleet. Apparently, he's just a rogue pirate. Interesting. All right, all ships, get the ships afloat, and then we'll wrap with the conquest of the Stepstones, and we will be true pirate kings. True pirate kings. All right, ships out to the sea. There we go. Merge these. You guys get onto the boats here. Yep. If you could do that for me, thank you. And then the rest of you. All right, they're already moving on our soldiers. I don't like all that. I'm not having much luck spying on Bracillo. The guy has one. Okay, so here's the problem. He has one intrigue, but he's honor. Okay, so here's the thing. He's not. He doesn't have the traits for the AI to make him actually like plot and do devious things. But I don't really care about that. I want you to kidnap the guy. No, I'm sure he's up to something. He's not up to anything. He's really not up to anything. It's just we just need to kidnap him. It's not that difficult. All right, then you guys, once you're done, you're fleeing into enemy territory, and they're going to be waiting for you. Great. That's great. Here, bring the ships down here. Bring this down here. There we go. That's what we need. Nope, I don't care about that battle. It's not really a battle. It's more like a slaughter. And then we have 3,000. There we are. Okay, so where are we going to land? Let's land here in Bloodstone. Get our morale up. And then we'll march on the enemies. And I want to use my vassals' levies because they, unlike us, they can actually afford to train their troops. So they'll replenish their troops over time. And I'm actually going to disband this group here. Going to disband that group there so that we're not going to lose any more unnecessary soldiers. And we're just going to siege this place right here. We didn't leave any soldiers over here, do we? Oh, we did. Shit. Another 500. Go down here, pick up this 100 men here. How many did we raise altogether? 4,000. All right, well, we're still keeping our 8,000 here. Now, are they going to get their war score here eventually? Probably not. Interesting. All right. Oh, did I bring you to the... I didn't want to bring you to the island. I wanted you to just be in the ocean so you can pick the people up. Thank you. All right, looks like Rexstone is about to fall. Excellent. Excellent. Where are we reigning? We're reigning in High Tide. Ooh. Ah, yes, we captured you. Did we capture everyone else? We did. So this is House... Okay, so here's the problem, though, is we can't take everyone as... concubines and stuff because this is a pirate lord. He's going to be a future vassal of ours, so we need to be merciful. The Stepstones, Rexstone does your war over. Rexstone has ended. Right. Excellent. So what we're going to do is oh, he's imprisoned by Commander Zerio. Oh, okay, so Commander Zerio is keeping him imprisoned. Okay, that's a bit different. Plot to rescue from prison. Plot to rescue from... If we did... oh, no. We have higher priorities we need to worry about, but maybe we can plot to rescue Pirate Lord Ario, and he would be very grateful to us if we were able to accomplish that. All right, go ahead and march down here. Yes. March down here on foot. One of my informants, a young soldier with more vices than he can afford, has managed to gain the trust of Bracillo and often stands guard outside his door. I don't understand how the fellow managed it, but who am I to look a gift horse in the mouth? So we can pay somebody to kill this guy. What kind of schemer level do we have? We still have an amateur schemer. Legalized first knight, exceptional military ruler, adept of strategy, realm emancipated, blood of Valeria, amateur schemer, par captain. So these little traits down here, I'm beginning to realize, are exceptionally useful. And the way you get them is by going into, what you could do, in a sense, is you could get adept of strategy, you could get master schemer, or not master schemer, just schemer, seducer, carouser, and these all stack. So it's not like lifestyle choices where you can only pick one and you can't get any other lifestyle choices to replace it. These can all stack. Now, I think what keeps it balanced is that they don't provide the greatest bonuses, but I mean, +2 intrigue from just being a schemer. We could then go to seducer and become a an aspiring seducer or something like that, and that would give us another 2 intrigue. And I believe they all stack because I can see adept of strategy is easier. Oh, and it doesn't expire; it lasts their whole lifetime. So we have a +1 martial stewardship. We're gonna have +2 when we get just schemer. And we can essentially just go around all of the different focuses and just get the little green traits down here. Really expedient. I'm beginning to realize that's a really, really good strategy. Do we want to kill this guy? Does he have an heir? He has no heir. So I'm thinking maybe, if we kill him, the revolt will go away. However, if we kill him, some random dude might replace him, and that random guy might have a better intrigue. Murder is going too far. It's actually not, but you know what? I want to use the fact that he has such a low intrigue to kidnap him. I don't want him dead. I want him to be kidnapped. Because that's how we're going to win. Get rid of this little hostile pirate fleet here. I'm not sure where these guys are from. Alright, more gold. That's always good. I think we need to keep developing Driftmark. Excellent. Get rid of this guy. Don't know who he is, where he came from. Go ahead and drop these soldiers down here now. Or reinforcements. Alright, if you're going to let me... there we go. Your Grace, for too long, Torrig of Ruddy Hall has occupied my rightful seat. Who are you? Sir Owen Raider of the Cold Gods. He's monastic. And he's a Stormlander. What are you talking about? Lord Torrig, too long, Torrig of Ruddy Hall has occupied my rightful seat. Strong claim on the Kingdom of the Wall. What the... Oh, so you're... Okay, so you're a child of Mance Raider. No, I will not act against King Torrig. Yes, I'll give you some coin. So he's in Norvos. He's in Norvos. That's why he has the little Norvos, Norvos sigil right there. But I think he wants to invade the Beyond the Wall. But Ruddy Hall, I'm not familiar with. Yeah, Beyond the Wall is owned by King Torrig. Chieftain of the Gorge. So what do you want me to do? You want me to give you coins so you can go and attack him? No, I have no interest in that. What am I? I'm not even. I'm just trying to get the context. Like, what the hell is this guy asking me for money? What is he asking me for? Let's see. Do we have? Nope. Still. Nope. Keep working at it. A bastard can cause a lot of trouble, insisted Master Whispers Serena, and advised me of a possible opportunity to get rid of the bastard in the court. No, the bastard won't cause any problems. Jesus. Weird. No, we're not going to kill any bastards. Your bastard daughter, Michelia, is responding very well to my stewardship. Excellent. Good. What quality of education would you like to purchase for Prince Damien? Oh, I'm so glad we saved up money. Only the best. Only the best. Alright, so Pirate Lord Damien is his own lord. So, despite being his guardian, we don't get to choose his education. Apparently, Murillo does. And he's picked stewardship, which is not what we need. Let's see, are you haughty? You're rowdy, willful, and fussy. Brooding and conscientious. Oh, man. You, Murillo, you have screwed things up really bad. You screwed up things really bad. I will have your head. I will have you killed. Let's make him a character of special interest. I'm actually going to antagonize him instead because he deserves to die. He may have just sabotaged our future heir. Maybe I should write a letter to Pirate Lord Murillo to try to convince him of my good intentions. Sure. Go for it. Now, okay, he didn't care for that. Whatever. Don't care. High Tide. Battle of Shame Isle. Nice. What else do we need to build here? Castle Shipyard. Do we really need more ships? Private farms feel like they'd be better. Alright, I know that there must be a way to earn Pirate Lord. Alright, well, I guess we'll try again. We're going to lose some prestige in the process. And then we've taken Shame Isle. Alright, now he... Okay, great. He's starting to like us. Nice. Is this an enemy? What is going on here? It's flashing like it's hostile. Okay, where did... They just had ships, but I don't know where they brought them. Where did they bring them? Interesting. Alright, pause that. Let's go here and offer him peace. Excellent. Have you been imprisoned by... Oh, it's still Commander Zerio. Commander Zerio, I wish you to release your prisoners, please. But of course, the player, I can't do that. Only the AI can do that for some silly reason. Anyways, we have taken the rest of the Stepstones. Fantastic. Now then, have we made any progress with our plots or anything like that? No. Apparently, being in command is about as OP as being in hiding. You cannot be targeted by plots. Well, you can be, but they'll just never happen. They'll just never happen. To all my subjects, I don't care about that. And I believe we have a truce with you. Do we not have a truce? New Geese recently fell into a period of interregnum. Despite my best efforts to try. Okay, you've destroyed my reputation. Thanks, asshole. Apparently we're depressed. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. Alright, can we get somebody who's actually better at this? Ooh, Val is actually better. Murillo is obsessed with food. He's a most disgraceful courtier. Yes. I mean, if we can get 16,000 soldiers, we might be able to... Hey, there we go. Damien is well on his way to becoming a better duelist, although we only have trained fighter. And if he's in a different court... Okay, this is a problem. Because he's in a different court, we can't choose how his traits are being developed. So we've been kind of... We kind of screwed ourselves by giving him land. Alright, we need you to have somebody who's really amazing. Someone who's really amazing. What? Okay, so where are you? Is being tutored by Pirate King Arain the Handsome in Driftmark, but you are Lord of Torture's Deep. So I'm thinking about having Val be your guardian, because she's way better. I mean, at dueling, she's a skilled fighter. We need our heir to be good at fighting. Marilla has never been able to learn the virtue of silence and discretion. He's constantly talking and harassing everyone around him. He's the most disgraceful courtier. All right, now he's very upset with us. Good. Good. And then Tyrosh is still on the verge of... No, it's actually Taroshi Landing. Yep. Dear father, excellent. He agrees. So I realize we don't really have a truce with this guy anymore. Or do we? We also can't attack him. Like, we can't pirate invade him or anything like that, which is kind of interesting. Is that because... Nope, we can do pirate invasions. We just can't do pirate invasion of Mir. I think now would be the time. Despite having a liberation revolt in Little Tyrosh, I think now would be a good time to make a move on Lys. Because we can see the Isle is no longer ablaze. However, their garrisons have all been automatically regenerated, which is quite concerning. But they only have 4,500 soldiers. Whereas we have 14K or something crazy like that. And they also don't have a lot in the way of money. We technically don't either. Who are people at... Mir is here. They have 3,000. Pentos is not at war. They have 10K. Yeah, shit. That's kind of what I'm concerned about. If we invade Lys... there's a good chance the other free cities will come in and defend them, because none of the free cities are fighting each other. So I'm not sure if this is going to be a good or bad idea, and we can't really rush Lys because they've got 4,000 in their garrison. And as we all know, they will all go towards Driftmark, which has an insane amount of soldiers. Is there any way we can increase the fort level? Because if we can increase the fort level, then we can force them to stand outside the walls and starve. Because remember last time we forgot to do that with the war with Tyrosh. I'm just wondering, basic defenses requires small estates before we can upgrade to catapults. Jesus. By the time we have that all set up, we're not... At least is going to have their armies rebuilt. I mean, do we go for it? Do we risk it? Do we play boldly? Can I cancel this construction here? How do I do that? No, I can't. Can't cancel it. Shit. And if Pirate King Arain is in a battle leading troops, he can be captured. No. If he's not leading troops, he's gonna be sitting in the capital. And when they take the capital, they're going to capture him. And our heir is still only... Oh, our heir is 12. He's well on his way. He only needs about 4 more years. Lys, the time has come. Surrender. All right, they're not going to surrender. They're going to fight. I don't blame them. I actually admire their tenacity. Go to the Taroshi coast. And then raise all men. Oh, we can't even carry all the troops here, can we? So there's 54 here? 54? Yeah. Oh, shit. We don't have enough. Don't have enough boats. Now then, who's going to join Lys? Hopefully nobody. Hopefully nobody. I'm hoping nobody. All right, get these ships up here. And then everyone else, we're going to raise you down here. Excellent. Go ahead and combine your forces here at Grey Gallows. It should make it easier to pick everybody up. Ships are over here. Excellent. Now we just got to cross our fingers and hope nobody else comes to the aid of Lys. They don't form some kind of like defensive coalition. Oh no, this is what I was scared of. I'm not so afraid of Mir. I am more afraid of Pentos. Had it been just Mir, I would have said, all right, whatever. But now Pentos has joined, and they have 10k men. Now that's going to be a real problem. But we know how to win this. We got to go to Lys ASAP, assuming Assuming this guy is even still in his court. He is not. He's leading troops. Is his child in... He's in Dorano Hill. He's hanging the orders of Magister Tragar. Oh, Jesus. His parents were killed by apparently a former magister. Your sibling is in Lys. Your wife, is she in Lys? Is in Lys. Dorano Hill is where your son is, though. And that's how we would get the most war score. Ooh. Or we can wait here for the AI to dump their soldiers. What would... I don't know. This is hard because there's lots of options. The last time we sat here and defended the capital, things went well at first. Oh, no, now Cohort. Oh, I'm not so worried about Cohort. Cohort doesn't have a lot of ships. It's Pentos I'm worried about. Mutineers have risen up. I don't care about that. Okay, I think we might try to defend the capital. And if we're going to do that, we need to have the best commanders. Absolute best commanders that pirates can offer, which is hardly any. There are hardly any good commanders. God damn it. Yeah, there's one downside of being a pirate. What's the lowest martial score? You have 12. Let's get Nacorno in there. And that seems to be it. So for you guys... Zirio, you are a... Okay, so we can get Nacorno on one of the flanks here. Wow, we have 8,000 in the center, and we have almost nobody. We have only 200 on the flanks. Val, you're too important. Val, you probably shouldn't even be a commander, in all honesty. All right, then these ships are going to go down here, and they're going to grab more reinforcements from Tyrosh and all that. Whereas we're going to wait for the enemy to come here. They're going to come right here. In fact, I'm going to send my justiciar to do something. Since Gunsur Gagaris is such a shitty diplomat, we're going to send him to Sodacent and Pentos. There we go. Oh, shit. And they've got a lot of boats. Where are these guys traveling? They're traveling to the Great Arm. Okay. Where are you guys going? Southern coast of Andalos. You're going here, and you're going to go to the capital. They might even go to Dragonstone. That's kind of concerning. Right, now get all the men on here. Apparently they're not going to get a war score over time. They're just going to sit there, and they're going to sit there forever, and we're going to plot forever, which is quite annoying. It's really quite annoying. Do we have Schemer now? No, we're still an amateur Schemer, but for some reason we have 17 Intrigue. Interesting. That's a lot of intrigue. All right, on the boats. On the boats, and then go ahead and travel down here. Are they dropping soldiers off yet? No, their ships are still in their ports. I'm not sure what they're doing. It seems that Nakio, the Spymaster, Pirate Lord, Balman of Great Gallows, kill him. Kill him. That's what it takes to be Pirate Lord. What do you got here? You still have only 4,000. Oh, he has almost 5,000 guarding Lys. Their ships are coming. They're coming, all right. So I'm guessing they've got 3,000 soldiers off the coast. They're going to drop a mighty host on top of our armies. Edwin has been a leal and able servant. Your friend, the treasurer of the Stepstones. I will bestow a noble title upon him. Oh, okay, we'll do that. House Blackberry with a silver shell on a red field. Kind of strange. All right, where are these guys going? I'm not really sure what Pentos is up to. All right, we got another 5,000 men. Go ahead and land here. Now, I'm kind of concerned they might try to land on Dragonstone and then just park their soldiers here, which would be not ideal for us. Are we losing money over time? Yes, but barely. Yes, but barely. What is this? Invite to plot. Back to kill Master Eno of Taroshi Landing. I will decline on that. I like him as my commander. I'm really loving the size of our fleets, though. 250 boats? That's a lot of boats. There you go. Now you have a proper army. Yeah, it's Commander Zero Taroshi Harm. No, they wanted to kill Eno. Right. Commander Zero. Now, Pentos, have you purchased more soldiers? No, you still have 11k. Let's see, Mir has 5k. Have they hired troops? Yes, they've hired mercenaries. How do they have money for that? They have a lot of money, actually. Lys, do you still have you hired troops? No, you haven't. Interesting. You have hired ships, though, I think. Or your vassals have, at least. Oh, yeah, they've got a lot of ships sitting off the coast. Let's go and... No. Here we go. Here they come. Okay, so there's a lot of ships off the coast of Driftmark, and I think we know what they want. Your Grace have been tending to the wounds of the men? Yes, good. But if they're just going to sit off the coast, how are we going to take Lys then? Because they're surely going to get a war score over time, aren't they? They're not down here attacking the Stepstones, are they? No. Lys, Mir. I'm wondering if moving to Dragonstone and convincing them to go here would work in our favor. It might not, though. That might be too dangerous. Ooh. Could we hire mercenaries? You could, but we wouldn't be able to take. Well, you know, I say we can't take Lys, but they only have 900 men. We could easily hire mercenaries to go take Doreno Hill. But I'm not sure if I want to do that. Private farms have been built. That's good. How about small estates? Can we build small estates? We can. It's going to cost 75 gold. Your Grace, I'm asking the interview on behalf against the aggression of Horuros. These stupid names. See, this is the Lord of Great Gallows. And oh, he's of a mutiny. He's of a mutiny. I will order him to stand down. There's nothing I can do, and I lose prestige for that. Thanks. Thanks. Private farms, let's build into small estates. Because that's what we need before we can upgrade our fort. Because I will feel comfortable leaving Driftmark behind if it has a fort level of 10. Your Grace, Harwood Fell has been defeated. His reign of misrule has come to an end. Queen Marcella Lannister's heir shall henceforth rule the Iron Throne. Okay. That's strange. What the hell's going on? I didn't realize the ruler of the Iron Throne had changed. I'm not having much luck spying on Brakillo. Arain, it's not that difficult. He has an intrigue score of 1. Why is this so hard? Are you kidding me? No, there must be a way to make Pirate Lord Murillo like us. I'll simply ask him. Well, I don't know. He's an imbecile, so I'm not sure if there is a way to actually make him like us. I was unmoved by my concern. Okay, well, fuck that guy then. I don't care about him. Val. Pirate Queen Val. Oh, wow, she really looks the part. Where is she? At court in High Tide. She really looks the part. She looks good with that Viking helmet on. I like it. I wonder if we can join a society. No, we can't. Why can't we join the old way? Let's see. Has the cultural group... You have to be Ironborn. That makes sense. Do we have to be a wildling to join the Free Folk? Yes. Okay, that's fine. That makes sense. Oh, well. Disgraceful. Alright, well, I mean, how long will that take to build the small estates? Alright, well, let's just see if we can maintain the status quo for right now. That's what we'll do. We'll maintain the status quo right now. Found a new empire, shut the gates. No, not going to do any of that. Establish a household guard. Who is Aemon? Oh, your son. Nice. Take out a loan, search for a smith. Nope. Nope, none of that. Any factions? No. Religion seems to be good. Do we get anything for, do we get anything for... increasing... So I'm told that if you increase the moral authority, we get special benefits and stuff, but it doesn't tell us really what it is. The Spymaster of Last Refuge seeks to kill Ferella Vunatis. I don't give a shit about that. I don't care about that. House Vunatis, though, is an important house. Murillo is obsessed with food. Yes, he's the most disgraceful courtier. Yep, so now he should absolutely hate us. I'm wondering maybe we should try to goad these guys into attacking us. There we go. So how do we do this in a way where we get their movement to lock, but ours doesn't? I don't know if that's even possible. Because they're gonna land here. Yeah, see, then they're not going to do that. Oh no. Oh no. Our movement's locked. So yeah, if they land here now, we would have to cross a strait to get to them. I'm not too fond of that. Maybe we should just leave our personal levies here and protect Driftmark. No. No. Increase the timer. Okay, they're landing. I am not sure what made them decide that was a good idea. Oh, they actually outnumber us. All right, so let's slow us down a little bit because I don't want too much crazy shit to happen. All right, so they're doing an amphibious landing. They've gotten bold, and apparently they've got lots of soldiers. Did the fleets come from Pentos yet? No. No, the fleets came from Kohor. Uh-oh. That's not good. All right. News from Driftmark, Your Grace, your bannerman, Master Eno, was killed. He was killed in direct combat by Lord Taganaro. Let's see. He had a dual skill of 75. You had a dual skill of 0. Oh, great. How badly is that going to mess up our armies here? Well, now we have somebody in the chaos surrounding the Battle of Driftmark. My men cornered Lord Master Narbo of Byloth, and he was cut to pieces. Good riddance. Get rid of him. And now the flank that Master Eno was commanding is destroyed. Wow. And were our armies utterly decimated? They were. They were. Okay, so we got kind of cheesed there because Master Eno apparently threw himself upon a sword and in his death left his flank completely uncommanded, and that's what made the battle pretty much fall to the enemy. Now, the war's not quite over yet. The war's not quite over yet. If we can still get to Lys, I'm sure maybe we can do something. Or we can just go for a white peace. I mean, or we can just surrender. What happens if we surrender? All lands held by our reign, which are legally apart, we pay him 360 gold, so we become absolutely destitute. I'm not sure if I really want to give up yet. We could maybe still take Lys. I'm not sure what that will really do for us, but maybe we can get lucky and capture this son of a bitch. But I do oh wow, he's got scurvy. Your son, is that his son? No, it's his brother. Leading troops in Driftmark. You sneaky snakes. You see how the game does that to us? I know, I'm not sure if it's actually based off a chance, but sometimes it's like, we had that until the Taroshi commander got himself killed. And as soon as he gets killed, then all of a sudden one of our flanks gets completely exposed and we lose. Also, one of their commanders was killed, but their flanks didn't get exposed. So, kind of makes you think. But, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to have to be the end of this episode. If you enjoyed the episode, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. As always, be sure to share that video. That always helps me out a bunch. If you want to help me make more content, you can always go on to my Patreon page. Link in the description below. I have been the Golden Joe Oblivion. This has been Pirate King Arain, the handsome of the Stepstones. And until next time, I will see you all later.